In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your campus daily progress report system, what we've referred to as the DPR. And we're going to show you how to set that up for the campus, how to bring students into the DPR and make them live, and then again how to remove them when they are no longer needing the supports of Tier 2. So on here, you'd start by going to the reports piece and making sure that you have the ID number for all the students you're ready to put in. And go down to Campus Setup. You're going to select that, yes, this is my campus, and we're going to do ready, respectful, and responsible. And this is the 3 expectations. Now in training, we talked about once you determine we're going to use this tool, you want to define the expectations as they relate to Tier 2 students. So in 30 characters or less, you want to be able to put a brief description of what those expectations look like. In the training we do through hallways and cafeterias and classrooms, but what do they look like across the school for kids on that are on Tier 2? What are our expectations for Tier 2 students? So you put that in here. I'm just going to put some brief things in here. Listening to the teacher, taking responsibility, and speaking kindly. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and submit this. Now again, you wouldn't want to override your current DPR setup unless you have not scored students or you're moving on to a different year with a different matrix. So I submit that, and now I have ready, respectful, responsible, and these are my expectations. I can have up to 5 expectations under each. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up a student. So I'm going to go to DPR Student Setup. I'm going to select that. I'm going to tell the system, yes, this is my school, and I am going to put this child in to the DPR. I put the ID number in here and submit. Okay. After you've done that, it's going to say, is this the student you're talking about? And I want to add them. Yes, I do. So I would click yes. So now I have a student on DPR. So I can go into my reports up here. I can go to the DPR, which is the picture page where students are scored. And I see a picture of a student and their name here. Teacher would be able to click on there, score ready, respectful, responsible. It's a yes or no, check or no check. If they don't remember what order they're in or what those expectations are, they can click on that SW Expectations button. It will give them a list of the expectations that you had written out in the setup system. So after you're done with that, you would submit and be done. So if you wanted to review for any reason a quick look at how they're doing for the day, you can also click on their name, and it'll give kind of a quick overview of the last day or 2 or a few weeks. But it's not really what we're going to use for the liaisons to look at that information. There's another system for that we have some videos for. So that is how you set them up. The last piece is taking them back off. So I would go in here to the student setup again. I would say, yes, this is my campus, and go ahead and put that child's ID number back in. Then I'm going to submit. It's going to say, are you sure you want to take this student out? Yes, absolutely. Once you've done that, that's it. They're out. They're no longer in the DPR system. You will see no more students on here because that was the only one I had. I hope that kind of gives you an overview of how to use that system to set up your campus DPR and add and remove students.